Hi everyone, David McDonald here from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Today we're going to go over another great core exercise. One you probably wouldn't think about when you think of core exercises, and that's the push-up. When most people think of doing push-ups, they think of it as a strength building exercise to the upper body. So working the chest, working the arms. That's what tends to come to mind when you do a push-up. If you actually do a push-up correctly, it's probably one of the best core exercises you can do. And the reason for that is because you're working on what's called dynamic core strength or dynamic core stability, which means that you're doing it through movement. So when you do a plank or a side plank, those are great exercises to do. They're great exercises to start with, but they're known as static core exercises where you're just holding it in one spot and you're not moving. So they are good exercises to do, but if you want to make strength gains that are going to transfer into other exercises, getting to dynamic core exercises will make a bigger difference. That's why the push-up is so awesome, is because there's a lot of moving parts and you're moving at the same time as you're engaging through the abs. So when you're in a push-up, you always want to actively recruit the core and engage the abs and engage as many body parts as you can. So whenever we teach our clients push-ups, we're always teaching them to engage as many muscle groups as they can. So that means you want to squeeze the glutes, you want to keep the pelvis tucked, you want to engage the abs, okay, you want to engage that transverse abdominal muscle, that deep layer of ab muscle that you have. You want to get your internal obliques going, you want to get the lower core involved, and you also want to start to engage the lats as well, right up here. Not necessarily considered a core exercise, but it's a muscle you want to engage nonetheless. Okay, there's multiple ways we can do push-ups. We can go on a bench, we can go on our knees, and we can go on our toes. I'm going to show you all three versions. Depending on where you're at, you're still going to see a lot of core strength benefits, no matter what version you do. So, first one we have is on the bench. So this would be probably the easiest way to do a push-up. Be more considered beginner level push-up. All we're going to do is have our hands about a little bit wider than the shoulders. You can go shoulder width apart depending on what your limb length is like. And then what we're going to do from here, keeping those shoulders down, abs tight, glutes squeezed. We're going to lower down, push back up. Okay, lower down, push back up. So that's from the knees on the bench. Now we got the next version is going on the knees on the floor. So same things apply, keeping those abs tight, squeezing the butt, squeezing the abs, tucking that pelvis under, squeezing those lats, engaging between the shoulder blades. And then last but not least, we also have a push-up from your toes. Okay? So we do the push-up on the toes, same things apply. Squeezing the abs, squeezing the butt, shoulders are down, keeping everything nice and tight, lowering down, pushing back up. Okay, squeezing everything as hard as we can. So those are push-ups. Now, if you start to get really good at push-ups, and you find push-ups from the toes to be too much, several ways we can advance a push-up. We can add a TRX in, we can add a weighted vest, we can add bands. The more we increase that intensity, the more involvement and recruitment we're going to get through here. So it's a great core exercise, not one you would think of as a traditional core exercise, but one of the best if you do it correctly. I'm David McDonald from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Thank you for watching.